What's going on, Wastelanders? Draco Invictus here with a pseudo Let's Build. More of what's going on with the Let's Build. Because there are certain things that during the build process here at the Starlight Drive-In that are, frankly, they're a little too tedious for me to video and edit and all that stuff, because they just simply take forever to do. But there are a couple things that I wanted to talk to you about so that you could see when I finish this monolith of a building. I don't want you guys to go, hey, he never told us about that. You know, so I did. There's a few things. So this video is not going to be very long, but there's just a few things that I wanted to share with you about this building. How I'm, version 2, since I had to start all over. So I figured I would talk about just a couple things today, and then come out with another Let's Build in the next couple of days, because I want to get the floor on this thing and start getting the rooms partitioned. So first thing I want to talk about is the entrance. Okay, every corporate building has to have an entrance. This is the entrance here. Okay, so I kind of walled off where the diner is and then created this cool tunnel entrance, and I think it'll look really awesome when it's all lit up. But I wanted to show you guys just real quickly how I designed all of this. And these railing obviously serve no actual purpose, but I had them on there and I decided, you know what, I like them there. They look kind of cool. So I left them there. Alright, so what I did is I took this wall section apart so that we could see underneath it. And as you can see, what I did is I stacked a series of the concrete foundations underneath here so that they lined up perfectly up here. If I took this door out, we would see, let's take this door out, I guess, now that I mention it. You can see that I got this thing perfectly lined up. It's perfectly flat, perfectly even. It's perfectly perfect. And it took about 3.5 hours to do, which is why I'm not going to video it, because I try and keep my videos around a half hour. Sometimes I go a little bit over, something like that. Sometimes I'm a little bit under, but there's no way I could edit through 3 hours, because it's only 1, 2, 3, 4 concrete sections. But it was measuring and getting the perfect height, because I'd already put the building here, so I already had a specific height that I needed to be at. But then I need to figure out, how big the first step is going to be, and then obviously these other steps. And then I had to get them perfectly lined, and then figuring out the walls and the ceiling and all that shit. It just took forever. And I actually started to record it. And when I looked over and realized I had been recording for 1.5 hours and I wasn't even halfway done with this thing, I was like, oh, hell no. I stopped the recording and I was like, you know what? I deleted it because, I do have a finite space on my hard drive. And an hour and a half long video shot at 1080p takes up quite a bit of space. You'd be surprised. Anyway, so yeah, I just kind of tore this apart a little bit so that you could see inside of it. You could see that I used the columns. And originally I was going to do just columns, and then I thought, no, I need to enclose it. It needs to look more, I don't know if foreboding is the right word, but dominating, as it were. Like if dignitaries or, somebody important was actually going to come here or something like that. Even though we know the only people that are coming here are super mutants and raiders and fucking mole rats. But you can see I got it all lined up. It all sits in here quite nicely. And I'm kind of stuck. And then when I come out here, it looks nice. It looks grand. It looks glorious. It looks beefy. And yes, I over-engineered the shit out of this thing, of course. But it kind of, fits, with the whole motif. And you need a front door. All right, so enough of the front door aspect. Look at this. 2 sets. I got both of these sets at the full set too. At the the National Guard training yard. This set was this set is in the room that if you go in, there's like a couple ghouls in there. It's outside the yard behind the crash vertibird, and you take out the laser tripwires and all that stuff, and you find this inside. This full set was actually in one of the rail cars just right outside that building. It's maybe, I don't know, 100 yards or something like that. I don't know. The distance in this fucking game is useless anyway. But yeah, this is a full set of XL1, and it's Mark III. And so yeah, 2 sets of XL1. I just need all the rest of the parts for that one. And okay, yes, this video is releasing on the same day, well, or maybe the next morning, of the Far Harbor DLC. And if you follow me on Twitter, I tore that trailer apart that they posted. I tore it apart this morning, you know, finding all the little tidbits and stuff like that. But after, when I got home this evening, I was looking through a lot of the channels I subscribed to, and they all did breakdowns of the trailer. And I know Davey's doing his different twist on a breakdown of the trailer, his speculation and stuff like that. So I actually decided, I made a conscious decision not to do a trailer review for Far Harbor, because the information's out there. There is nothing that I'm going to point out that won't be said 50,000 other times in different videos. And I thought I could better use my time this evening, you know, after getting home from work, talking about something that you guys are actively interested in, this build. And so I decided to forego doing the review of the trailer, and I decided to do this little segment here. And so I hope you guys are okay with that. If you are interested in some of my thoughts, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section below, or even better, follow me on Twitter, because I literally, I was sitting in my office this morning, and it was right before a big meeting, a Skype meeting with a television network that is potentially interested in shooting a show at my office. And as the operations manager, it's kind of important that I be in that meeting. But while I was waiting for that meeting, I totally tore the trailer apart and cut images out of it and all kinds of stuff. And we really talked about a lot of stuff this morning on Twitter. And so yeah, so if you want to see that stuff, just follow me on Twitter. You don't even have to tweet me. God, just set up an account, follow me, and just check out all the pictures that I posted. And if you want to leave a comment, sure, shit, leave a comment. I love it. But certainly not a requirement. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys that I actually got rid of 3 of these so far from along the wall here. And you can see the that's the one that was already laying over. It broke off too. There's one I snapped off, and the third one was from, oh, right there under the stairs. Yeah, right there. So, and then I grabbed this tire because one of them was actually under the stairwell there. So then I went out of build mode, press and hold on the tire, and then you can, you know, kind of bump them around. I was, you know, sitting here messing around earlier, trying to get him to stand back up. You know, let's see, come on. Oh, yes. Now let's see if I can put the tire on top of it, huh? The problem is you have no depth perception in this game. Oh, don't fall. Oh, damn it. Oh, well. Anyway, so yes, you can knock those things off. This one I'm still dicking around with a trash can on the top of it. And, okay, so the last thing I wanted to talk about is all of... Shut up, Ada. God. I want to talk about all these columns that I got poking up through this thing. This is my fix for glitching wires through this building. Shut the hell up, Ada. My God. I will send you to fucking Spectacle Island. Shut up. Thank you. Oh my God, where is she? Where are you? Is that you? No, that's not Ada. Oh, there she is. Shut up!
My systems will endure.
God. I will turn off your personality, bitch. Okay, anyway. As I was saying, and I'm going to change your voice to bleep, bleep, bloop. That's what I'm going to do. All right. So here you can see I have the same columns underneath. Adds a lot to the realism that this building is actually being supported by these massive concrete columns. Let's go back through here. Can I? Oh, of course I picked the spot with the stairs. All right. There, we'll just come around this hole. All right. So anyway, I have wires running to each one of these columns, and I took this one apart so that you could see the wire coming up from down below goes to this conduit, and then comes up to this conduit. And then on the second floor, I'm going to have another pillar, just like this one, right above it, with wire going up. I've spaced them so that they are 2 segments apart, even though each conduit, this conduit that is behind this wall here, should span all the way to here. So you would think that I could put one way over here and that I would have proper coverage. I even gave it 3 instead of 2, like 1, 2. I put it here, and it still gave me gaps out here. It was really weird. And how I tested that is I grabbed one of these, just a lamp, and I started walking around. I see the lamp lights up, and I would walk around and check, okay, get far away, get close, and see if the lamp ever shut off. And if the lamp shut off, I knew that I had a dead spot, and that was going to suck for me, especially when I'm building a 5-story building. I needed power all the way up. Now, in our water basin fountain area, I also, if you can see the conduit there, right through the window, I have in each corner and on each of these walls here, see if you look over there, you can see the conduit up there, so that I will have power running up through the middle of the building. Now, of course, I only need to go up to the 3rd floor with these conduits because I know that they're going to reach to the 5th floor. So, maybe I'll go to the 4th just to be safe. Anyway, so that's why I have all of these. That's why they're spaced out the way that they are. And the reason why these are so close is because I'm actually at the end of the building here. But you can see all the rest of them are, 2 floor sections apart. Well, 2.5 really. But yeah, that's why it's a little tight over here. And actually on each of around the perimeter of the building, there's only one in between. But so that's how I put these together. And I didn't actually glitch any of these wires through. Like you can see, I have a conduit here, and the wire's going through this, right? Through this column. But I didn't glitch the wire like picking here and pressing Y and then going over and connecting it. I simply just put this in place. And it literally just snapped right into place there. So I don't think that that's glitching. I just don't think that concrete is seeing that wire, which is totally fine by me. I trust this a whole lot better than me manually, selecting the wire like that and then going to make that connection. I think that no, God no. Get out of here. There. I think that this. Oh, not great. Now I'm gonna have a spark down here. I think that this is a much better solution than glitching the wire through. I don't know. It may be glitching. Shit, I don't know. I'm just making shit up as I go along around here. Come on. Nothing's changed. Alright, so let's get this thing put back together. And we will wrap this thing up. If you guys have any questions about anything that I have going on, any comments about what I have going on, you want to tell me that I'm doing something wrong, I love comments like that. And I don't get them often, but every once in a while I'll get a comment. Someone's like, oh, you're doing it wrong. Okay, whatever. It works for me. Hey, if you have a better way of doing it, cool. Tell me that, hey, I got a better way of doing that. I'll check it out. I will. But don't just come in and say, oh, I do that shit better, and not leave a fucking explanation. You know what? Screw you. If you want to tell me that you do it better, tell me how you do it better, or shut the hell up. I mean, seriously, it's kind of a dick move to come in and say, oh, I do that better, and then not give an explanation as to how you do it better. I'm all for learning. I try and learn something new every single day, whether it be in my professional life, my personal life, my interpersonal social life, whatever. Some random bit of fucking knowledge. I try and learn something new every day. So if you want to be the one to give me that thing for the day, and then make sure this fucking door's gonna snap. Okay. Then I'm all for it. But don't come into my channel, into my comments, and say, "Oh, I do that shit better," and then fucking walk away. That's not cool. So anyway, we will end this by me running up the 8-story platform up there. That's my little Overwatch position. And we'll come up here and take a look at it from the aerial. Yeah, seriously, join me on Twitter. We have a lot of fun. We talk about a lot of stuff. And I don't want you guys to miss out on anything. So yeah, that's at Draco_Invictus. Ooh, better not fall off. That would suck, wouldn't it? See how close I can get. Oh, I'm like tempting fate. Yeah, this thing. Look, those walls over there aren't even showing up. You guys know that I built all the columns. They look all like this one, but you can see that it's not even rendering. I'm only on the first floor. I got 4 more to go, plus all the internals for each of the floors. Yeah, this thing's gonna be a beast. Anyway, check me out on Facebook. If you're not a Twitter fan, maybe you're a Facebook fan. I have several people that are on my Facebook page, and all of my original tweets show up in my Facebook feed, so you could always see what I'm saying on Twitter on Facebook. See? I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for you guys to interact with me here. You got the comment section below. You got my Twitter. You got my Facebook, and that is facebook.com/the Draco Invictus. No spaces, nothing like that, just the Draco Invictus. So I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for you guys to connect with me. And because I love hearing from you guys. I love talking with you guys. You know, here I'm kind of talking at you guys because you guys don't have a chance to interact with me on my video. That would be really cool. But unfortunately, I don't think my internet is strong enough for like live feed in HD. I could probably do it, but it would look like shit. I don't know. I may try it. I may try doing a live. I don't know, on Twitch. I know that YouTube also does. YouTube offers a live stream now, so I may check that out just to try it and get your guys' feedback on what you thought of it. If my my country internet connection can stand up to it. Fuck, I live in a college town, but the best upload speed I can get is 2 megabits. It sucks. God, I need fiber optics. All right. Anyway, so yes, Twitter, Facebook, follow me, chat with me, talk to me, people, and I will have more Let's Build coming up real soon. And yeah, until next time, Wastelanders, take care of yourselves out there. This is Draco Invictus saying, see ya. I think I'm going to try and land on that column there. Let's try. Ready? Here we go. Whee! Missed it by that much. Oh, yeah. I did go get the Freefall Greaves again already. Psych! All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.